Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today I want to talk to you guys about some facts, some key facts about the Cronos chain and about the CRO token, because the truth is I look on Twitter, I look on the YouTube comments, and I see a lot of negativity about the Cronos chain. That makes me chuckle, and I want to put some ideas to rest. I also want to talk about some facts, some tough facts that you got to face about the Cronos chain. But in all this, I want you guys to be very much so aware that I am bullish on this token. I believe that the Cronos coin can go anywhere from $2 to $5 in this next bull cycle. There is no reason in my mind for this token not to achieve previous all-time highs and break even higher. But I want to walk you through the whole outlook today and look at some key levels that I'm looking at on the CRO chain and Cronos today, guys. If you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Today, Bitcoin is above $43,000 right now, trying to make its way back up from the bottom of a key channel that we explored earlier on our live stream this morning. If you didn't check it out, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell, because we're doing live streams every Monday through Friday for you guys. It's a lot of fun. We're building a community. But if you're looking at the Cronos chain and the Cronos token specifically, and that's why you're here, then you got to know it is currently ranked number 41. We were as high as ranked number 27 as we were kind of coming out of the bear market, but we have recently dropped down lower, and actually it is one of the top losers over the last 7 days. It's in the top 20 of the most underperforming tokens. We did have a nice pump for Cronos so far this year, from about 4.8 cents all the way to about 10 cents, almost a 70-80% gain, which is fantastic. Actually, what am I saying? It went over 100% gain, about 150% gain, and is still currently up about 70 or 80% from that price point. And it's been doing pretty well. The market cap is 2.2 billion, and I believe that, again, and I say it a lot, this thing can compete with the likes of Binance, one of the other large exchanges out there, because they both have their own smart chain. They're both doing DeFi. They're both offering exchange services. But Crypto.com has some other advantages that I think a lot of people miss out on. Now, I want to talk a little bit about the Cronos chain, because that's what people talk about a lot. And I've even heard, quote, it's a dead chain. Well, if you look over the last 90 days, you can see the money in DeFi went from 43 billion all the way up to 80. And so it's come up quite a bit, and you can see the chart here is moving steadily upwards. But then if you look at the facts and you see what's going on with DeFi and you look at these chains, you can start to see, and typically we look at this chart. We go to DeFi on DeFi Llama, we look at chains, and we compare. And we know Cronos is a top 12 chain with $339 million locked up. And if you've been following us on this channel, you've seen this has actually come down a couple million. So what's the story being told over the last month is that the Cronos chain is actually not getting new money into this ecosystem right now as the overall market is going up. And that is why some people are calling it a dead chain. But here's something else that I want to look at, guys. Now I'm going to go over to volumes, and I'm going to look at chains, and we're going to look at a little different telescope here. So we're looking at the 24-hour volume for chains, and it is true, once again, that Cronos, compared to some other chains, Ethereum, which is number 1, and Solana, which is number 2, right now, Solana is 706 million in 24-hour volume versus Ethereum. Very, very bullish outlook for Solana and Arbitrum. Binance is doing pretty well with 383 million. Again, this is one of the largest smart chains, so it should be doing quite a bit of volume in a day. And Cronos, on the other hand, and here's the facts that maybe you don't want to see, down 24% on the day, only $3 million in volume. But here's the truth, guys, and I want to show you guys this. The cumulative volume is pretty nice on Cronos, actually. 9.35 billion in cumulative volume. This is looking at a little more of a wide snapshot instead of just the 24 volume over the last 24 hours. Now look at the volume over the last 7 days. Cronos, again, isn't one of the top players here, but we look at cumulative, and it certainly is. When we look at the total volume locked up in the chain, with total value locked up in the chain, I think that's one of the most important metrics. The volume right now is certainly a telltale sign of what's being used, where trade's happening the most, what are people actively utilizing as a chain, and Cronos certainly isn't one of the top contenders in that right now. It's certainly not towards the bottom of the pack, but it ain't number 1, number 2, or even in the top 10 on daily volume, monthly volume. Cumulative, it's doing pretty well, but the TVL is pretty decent, guys. As we watch this chart continue to come up for DeFi market cap, and it's only just begun, I believe it's going to break through previous all-time highs. Eventually, guys, maybe it's not, Cronos isn't going to be used as much as Solana, or because Solana's cheaper, Solana's faster. Fine. Maybe it's not going to be used as much as Ethereum because Ethereum is the biggest out there. It's much more expensive. But just maybe it is used a lot. Maybe it is used more. It's certainly going to be used more than it has been in the past, as the total amount of money going into DeFi is increasing. There's a lot of people that like the crypto.com app and the Cronos chain. At the end of the day, the crypto.com app is very easy to use, and they are trying to push people over to their DeFi space. And with the marketing campaigns that crypto.com has in place, maybe they can be one of these top contenders. So this is going to be something that we're going to have to continuously look at. They say they're America's premier crypto trading platform. The app is very popular on the App Store for Apple, but we are going to want to see the launch of the US exchange, which who knows, maybe we'll get some news from that in the upcoming AMA with the CEO of crypto.com on January 19th, which is due. Chris Marsliak is set to speak, answer some questions from the community. I'm sure that's going to be a big question that everybody asks. But with all these marketing partnerships and everything they have going on, don't discount the Cronos chain. A lot of people like to complain it's a dead chain. Well, we just looked at the cumulative volume. It's not a dead chain. It's not one of the #1 daily volume chains or even this month, and it's down a little bit in TVL, but it's still a top 12 chain in total value locked up. And look at these marketing partnerships. This is one of the most highly regulated exchanges. They launched their own chain as well. Honestly, guys, I'm extremely bullish on it. We want to see Bitcoin continue to bounce off the bottom of this trend line, as we're seeing right now, back above $43,000 today. As for Crocoin versus the dollar, if you want to take a peek at what comes next, well, right now we are trying to bounce off the 8.7 cent level. If Bitcoin can break out back towards that $49,000 price level, we can see Cronos come back up towards this 10.7 cent level. That is going to be the next key level for Cronos to break out until we get a bigger move to the upside after that. If we can break out above 10.7 cents, then who knows, guys, maybe we can make our move up to 15 cents, hopefully before the Bitcoin halving. That would be great. I do believe that Cronos chain is going to be successful at some point, given the big money that's backing it. Don't forget, guys, that Crypto.com is partnered with the WEF, the World Economic Forum, which some people hate, and I get it. Klaus Schwab, you don't want to on board with that, the globalist and all this. I get it, guys. But at the end of the day, they do have some control, and you'd rather have there's a saying, guys, you keep your friends close, you keep your enemies closer. You'd prefer to kind of have some of these big players on your side if you're rooting for a project. This big partnership with the WF could be good. Some people paint it in a bad light. But at the end of the day, guys, the partners are going to be one of the things that I'm looking to drive Cronos coin excitement in this bull market. Regardless, a bull market's coming. Altcoins are going to do well because when Bitcoin goes up, altcoins go up. That's just how it plays, but Bitcoin typically leads the pack, guys. Now, Cronos chain has a lot going for it. There's a lot of reasons to be bullish. If you still don't get it and you just want to learn more and look at some of the more technical levels that we're peeking at on a daily basis on this channel, then follow us here at the Crypto Report, guys. That's all I got for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA HODL, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace.